Hi, today I'll be talking about my learning journey during this whole course. We'll be diving into the diversities of the different services within Birmingham, and that's what I talk about predominantly in my Mahara page. We talk about the diversities, the ethnic groups, the different industrial industries that's emerged in Birmingham, and how Birmingham is a super diverse city. That's something that I didn't know about before. I just moved to Birmingham about 2023, and living in a town such as Northampton, you don't see that much ethnic groups, but I'm proud to say that Birmingham is a super diverse city. It's filled with a lot of South Asians, Afro-Caribbeans, and the other ethnic groups are quite small. So that's something I didn't know about before I started this module. We learn about the Birmingham Children's Trust, which is a service that got replaced after being owned by the council and failing its Ofsted inspection for being inadequate. And after they've left in 2018, it became good, and that was celebrated in Birmingham as a big achievement. And that's just something that I didn't know at all. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool as well. What I know about Birmingham is it has a lot of big monuments such as like the Primark, the ICC, the Rep Theatre, the Birmingham Big Library, which is a big artifact. We have Perry Road. We have what else? We have different areas like Edgbaston and those different areas, and those are areas that we pass when we go to university. So that's what I know about Birmingham. Birmingham is really big. It's known for the biggest Primark in the UK. That's what I know about Birmingham before. But after doing this module and looking through it a lot, we diving into the different aspects and how Birmingham has become the Birmingham that we know today. So the Birmingham that we know today isn't the Birmingham that was formerly known before. It's still the second biggest city after London. It used to live on back-to-back houses and had very cramped spacing, and it wasn't until a lot more later when Birmingham did become a bit industrialized and became a bit more prominent. It started welcoming a mass amount of immigrants, and allowing immigrants to fluctuate throughout the city allowed Birmingham to become ethnically diverse, and today it's known as a super diverse city, which is really cool because a lot of cities aren't prominent with different cultures, religions, ethnic groups, and this allows diversity to be prominent, and there'll be a lack of racism, and diversity and prohibiting racism and prohibiting any form of discrimination, harassment should be prominent in Birmingham as well. So the use of the Equality Act must be used, the Children's Act must be used in services, etc. And that's a lot of things that I've learned in this course, which is really cool. And I talk about that in my Manhara page as well, which is really cool. Migration plays a huge part in Birmingham's diversity and super ethnic origins, as Birmingham did welcome a mass amount of South Asian and Afro-Caribbeans. The Afro-Caribbeans were welcomed, and they're known as the Windrush generation. And they came in and they came to the UK to help rebuild Birmingham and different parts of the UK after being wrecked by the World War II damage, which is really cool, as that just shows how much diversity is really prominent in Birmingham, and how important diversity is for Birmingham, because it helps Birmingham fluctuate, and it helps business to boom, and it helps the city to be visited, as there's a lot of cultural influence from the food, the worship, the ethnic groups, the religious groups. So Birmingham is quite a big ethnic welcoming area. So then a lot of immigrants from Eastern Europe, Africa, the Caribbean, from South Asia, which it has a huge, one of the biggest Asian cities in the UK, which is very, very cool, as there's a lot of culture and there's a lot of like food trends in Birmingham as well. That's what I've seen living in Birmingham so far. They like Korean chips, and they don't like that in Northampton either. In London, it's fish and chips, so it's quite different. So you can see the difference between a super diverse city to a diverse city but with a lot of mixes. So they're not really used to a vast amount of super ethnic people, but it might just be different areas in London in comparison to Birmingham. From feedback, we learned that it's okay to reflect on your work, and it's okay to look through different components and break it down better, and that's what I found very useful. Chloe did help us with a talking head demonstration by going into class and showing us how to do that and how to set it up on YouTube. So I feel like that was very, very helpful during this course, and it's definitely helped me do this talking head for my Manhara page, which is really, really cool because I'm really nervous. And reviewing all my analysis and all my knowledge from this course, I would say this course is very, very good. This module is really good. It taught me about the ethnic backgrounds, the industrial background to Birmingham and how it began to fluctuate, the population rate, the economy, the different wards, and the different things that they struggle from. It might be too overcrowded, the area, so like different areas of Birmingham. One thing about uni students, we think that Birmingham is just the city centre, but it helped us explore the different areas in Birmingham so we actually know what Birmingham's about. And this is people's homes, their culture, and they're very proud of these areas. Some of them might be deprived, but not all places in the UK is super fluctuates. It fluctuates well, or it's booming business-wise, but we get to explore the different areas by picking 2 different wards, getting to pick up different information, finding out about it, seeing how social workers would apply different risks at school and the different services and like the different services provided to that specific ward, and if they get the same amount of services as say Allen Brock and Aston. That's what I got to explore in my Manhara page and in this course, and I feel like I will definitely take this in because we go through equality, diversity, the Quality Act, and that's what we do predominantly in the schools. So this Manhara page was very, very helpful, and yeah, I learned so much in this course. Really good course, in depth, and I get to go back with this and go into year 1 hopefully.